Hi, Gamer here. In this part 3 of Make Your Own Custom City with Houdini and Unreal Engine, we will export the city from Houdini by generating and exporting all the necessary city data, which we can later import into Unreal Engine 5 to create our city there. We will also fix the No PDG Folder Found Error, which you will face during the process, so make sure to follow to the end of the video. Thanks for all the newcomers to the channel, as we are near 700 awesome subscribers. And a special big thank to my dear friend Ali Oweidah. Without his precious support, I wouldn't be able to finish correctly the city generation. Big thanks, bro. Ali has great video tutorials on Unreal Engine, so don't hesitate to visit his YouTube channel. First important note, I will continue these tutorials from a brand new city, a one that will be very small by city standards and unrealistic, but will help a lot to speed up the whole process, as my humble PC setup can't process a more large city. So feel free to make your own bigger city as long as your specs allow that and that you don't mind waiting. Follow along my tutorial, as the steps to follow will be the same no matter big is your city. Make a like and request in the comments the coordinates of the curve responsible for the city shape I made for my own city. I will be glad to share it with you. We will use the city processor properties pane to set whether we want or not to use the procedural dependency graph option with the dedicated Use PDG checkbox. Tell me in the comment if you want me to do a separate video for no PDG option, as we will check the Use PDG option in this video, as PDG is used to improve the processing speed against not using PDG. Depending on your machine and number of processes you have, you'll notice an important difference between the two. Please consider the following step to do so. Before doing anything, set Houdini to manual mode to delay the regeneration process when making changes to the city processor node. First, in the network pane, select the city processor node. In the city processor properties pane, choose to generate the city caches and export data using the PDG by checking the checkbox next to Use PDG. With PDG enabled, there are 3 sub-steps that need to be processed. Click the one after the other the processes for: first, process city base; second, PDG process; and finally third, process city furniture. PDG processing happens at the building generation stage and is especially useful when the city is large, because it parallelizes the building generation that requires the most computing power. But by choosing this option, and once you push the second button, PDG process, you will probably run into the No PDG Folder Found Error. So we'll have to dive in city processor node to fix it. To do so, double-click on the city processor node. Go to the section Buildings Generator, the 4th section on the network graph. Double-click on the Buildings node, then zoom in till you found Building Generation Top node. Double-click on it, then select the BLDG Generator node. Once you're in, you can notice there is an issue by the red X mark. Push P from your keyboard to go to its properties. Go to the HDI file text box, and from the button select, browse to the HDI file needed to generate the buildings of the city, named building.hda. From there, go to the Cook, the selected nodes works items button, and click on it. This will launch the generation process for each building of your city and will fix the error. Once this step finished, go back to the city processor node and go to its properties panel. Finish the second step by clicking on the PDG process button. This won't take long, as you already finished this in the topnet node. Click on the third step, process city furniture, and wait till it finishes. Once processing is complete, we will have to click on the last button, Export All PBC, to export the geometry and the point cloud alembics, PBC. But before doing so, I encourage you to go get a look at the folder where your city has been stored into in our previous videos, and browse to different subfolders to have an idea on how the generated files are organized. Now that we are ready, push the button Export All PBC on Houdini, and meanwhile get a live look on the generated files on the PBC created subfolder, as well as on Houdini console window. Beautiful, isn't it? In this final Houdini step, you now have processed and exported all the data necessary to move on to the second part of this playlist of videos, where you can import your city's Houdini data into Unreal Engine using the city sample project. So the next videos will be in Unreal Engine for the last steps. Thanks for your time. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button and hit the like and the notification button to help grow quality videos like this one. Bye for now, and I hope I see you soon in my next video.